Abdul Jalil, the beloved son of Malaysia's King Sultan Ibrahim, tragically passed away at the young age of 25. His untimely death brought immense sorrow not only to the royal family, but also to the people of Malaysia, who cherished him deeply. Many saw him as a beacon of hope for the nation. But what made his fate so tragic? What circumstances led to his passing? Stay with us until the end of the video to uncover the full story. The Sultanate of Johor is one of Malaysia's most powerful and affluent states. Historically, its rulers once bore the title of emperor, and the royal dynasty has held power for centuries. In January 2024, the head of the Johor royal family, Sultan Ibrahim, was elected as the King of Malaysia. He is one of the wealthiest individuals in the country, with an estimated fortune of $5.7 billion. Sultan Ibrahim has one daughter and 5 sons, but among them, Abdul Jalil held a special place in the hearts of Malaysians. Many referred to him as the People's King of Souls, a testament to his kindness and deep connection with the public. Born in July 1990, Abdul Jalil's name held profound meaning. It translates to servant of the Almighty in Arabic. His parents, King Sultan Ibrahim and Queen Raja Zareth Sophia, had high hopes for him. They envisioned him as a future leader, a pillar of strength for the nation, dedicated to the prosperity of the people and the stability of the kingdom. But fate had other plans. Unlike many children of noble and wealthy families who succumbed to extravagance and privilege, Prince Abdul Jalil was different. He proved that being the son of a king didn't mean becoming an arrogant aristocrat. Instead, his entire short life was devoted to the welfare and development of his people. His humility and dedication earned him the sincere respect of Malaysians, who saw him as an almost perfect prince. After completing his secondary and high school education in Johor, Abdul Jalil developed a deep passion for zoology. Rather than pursuing a life of luxury, he chose to work as a simple caretaker in the reptile section of the Singapore Zoo for a year. His fascination with animals only grew stronger, leading him to further his education at the prestigious Zoological Society of London. Spending 2 years in the United Kingdom, the young prince graduated with honors and returned home. Given his royal status, he was offered a high-ranking position in the state administration. However, he stayed true to his passion. Instead of politics, he pursued hands-on zoological work at the Orangutan Rehabilitation Center in the Kabili Sepalak Forest Reserve. As he matured, Abdul Jalil realized that it wasn't just animals that needed protection, people did too. With this understanding, he actively supported humanitarian causes, becoming a key patron of the Malaysian Red Crescent Society and several medical charities. Leveraging his royal connections, he raised significant funds and ensured that they reached those who needed them most. Then, at the age of 21, the prince made a shocking decision that left his family stunned. Abdul Jalil's dedication to his people took an unexpected turn when he decided to become a police officer. Instead of embracing the privileges of royalty, he chose a path of service and protection. Enrolling in the Royal Malaysian Police Training Center, he trained rigorously and, after a year, earned the rank of inspector. His appointment to the police department marked a historic moment. No one in the royal family had taken such a path before. However, the prince's commitment didn't stop there. Just months into his service, he shocked those around him once again by pursuing even more intense training. He set his sights on the Elite Special Actions Unit, Malaysia's most prestigious counterterrorism force. At just 23 years old, he endured grueling physical and mental tests, eventually earning a place in the anti-terrorist unit. This made him the first and only member of Malaysia's royal family to serve in the police special forces. Despite his dedication to law enforcement, Abdul Jalil still found time for his passions. From the age of 20, he had developed a deep love for sailing. But unlike many wealthy individuals who indulged in luxurious yachts, he preferred small, self-managed sailboats. His love for the sport wasn't just personal, he wanted to share it with others. Determined to make sailing accessible, he launched 2 large-scale programs aimed at young Malaysians from underprivileged backgrounds. Thanks to his efforts, over 5,000 people learned to sail and even had the opportunity to compete in regattas. At 23, Abdul Jalil took his initiative even further by creating Liga Layar Malaysia, a prestigious sailing regatta series with cash prizes. His goal was not just to promote the sport, but to give young people a chance to excel in a field they might never have accessed otherwise. The regattas initiated by Abdul Jalil not only inspired a new generation of sailors, but also uncovered numerous talented athletes. Many of them later won prestigious international races and took up the noble task of training young sailors themselves. His contributions to sports, nature conservation, and public service made him a beloved figure. People affectionately called him the People's King of Souls, believing he was destined for an extraordinary future. However, fate had a different plan. In late 2014, at just over 24 years old, Abdul Jalil received a devastating diagnosis: Stage 4 liver cancer. In its early stages, the disease showed almost no symptoms. But soon, the prince began losing weight, experiencing swelling, and enduring severe pain. Despite this, he refused to slow down. As the vice president of the Malaysian Red Crescent Society, he continued working every day, directing aid to those in need. His diagnosis coincided with one of Malaysia's worst natural disasters. Heavy monsoon rains led to catastrophic floods, displacing nearly 200,000 people. Knowing his time was running out, Abdul Jalil poured his remaining strength into relief efforts. He personally ensured that as many lives as possible were saved, despite the immense pain he was enduring. His health, already fragile, worsened under the strain. His father, Sultan Ibrahim, had to intervene, practically forcing him into hospitalization. The prince was treated by Malaysia's best doctors before being transferred to China for further medical care. A liver transplant at Sun Yat-sen University in Guangdong offered a glimmer of hope. The operation was successful, but it only bought him a little more time. For the final 6 months of his life, he knew he was beyond saving. He received only supportive treatment, yet his spirit remained unbroken. Even in the hospital, Abdul Jalil refused to succumb to despair. He remained upbeat, cracking jokes and even pulling pranks on the nurses, lifting the spirits of those around him despite his own suffering. The video of Prince Abdul Jalil joking with nurses and playfully trying to avoid medical procedures quickly went viral. It wasn't just a moment of amusement, it was a testament to his incredible strength of spirit. Even in his darkest moments, he radiated positivity, inspiring those around him. But in early December 2015, at just 25 years old, Malaysia lost its beloved prince. Cancer took his life, plunging the nation into mourning. Tens of thousands gathered at the royal palace to bid their final farewell. As a tribute to his service, a police cap and sword were placed on his coffin, symbolizing his unwavering commitment to protecting the people. After a solemn prayer, he was laid to rest at the Mahmudiyah Royal Mausoleum. Grieving the loss of his son, Sultan Ibrahim vowed to support Malaysians battling cancer. True to his word, the Sultan built the Tunku Laksamana Johor Cancer Center, named in honor of Abdul Jalil. The term Laksamana means admiral in Malay, a title his family lovingly used for him. The center's motto, "Fight like Jalil," embodies the prince's fearless spirit. Today, this state-of-the-art facility treats around 7,000 cancer patients annually, offering both life-saving care and comfort to those in need. None of this would have been possible without Abdul Jalil's legacy. Even in death, he continues to make a difference. While many aristocrats waste their lives on luxury and excess, Prince Abdul Jalil chose a different path. In his short time, he left behind a legacy of kindness, bravery, and selfless service. That's why Malaysians will forever remember him as the People's King of Souls. What do you think about this touching story? Share your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next one.